Was here, platooning confessions. So let's talk about something that's obviously a little bit of a sore subject, or something that some astrologers are not actually discussing here, and it's the unfortunate trend of high school shootings going on. And I don't necessarily want to be the bad guy, more or less, to elaborate on this, but this is something that really needs to honestly be addressed and people should be aware of. So unfortunately, for everybody who is around high school age right now, they would have been born from 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001 to 2002, right? So unfortunately, for those time frames, a generational signature was a trauma signature going on. So that means that anybody born between 1998 to like 2003 is likely going to have some sort of significant trauma in their lives, regardless if they become a survivor or if they actually die. It'll depend on the signatures in their chart. And that is caused by Neptune and Uranus both being in Aquarius for those years. Neptune does continue to be into Aquarius all the way through the first decade of the 2000s. So that is to be expected, that generation is going to suffer significant amounts of trauma collectively or individually, and just be witnesses of the trauma in general. In all honesty, the themes of mass shootings will continue to go on from the next 4 or 5 years or so. It'll continue to be a trend, unfortunately, and there needs to be some sort of intervention done in the meantime to help that. And actually, the terrifying thing is that wherever these cluster of this generation will go, so say when they go to college or whatever like that, it will follow them there as well. There will be sparks of violence, or them being the targets of violence, primarily because it is a trauma signature with the individuals in their school too. So this generation in general is going to be causing a lot of bloodshed and trauma throughout its existence, and that's something that needs to be addressed and made aware. And unfortunately, not all people and not all generations are created equal, and that's something that also needs to be acknowledged. And it's unfortunate this continues to happen, but hopefully we can get the conversation going and people can realize that this is a conversation that needs to happen, regardless of how unpleasant it is. I was here, platooning confessions. So let's talk about something that's obviously a little bit of a sore subject, or something that some astrologers are not actually discussing here, and it's the unfortunate trend of high school shootings going on. And one witness said gunman walked into the art class between 7:30 and 7:45 a.m. and opened fire with what appeared to be a shotgun. So what happened wasn't an intended mass attack. It was it was a jealous, psychotic relationship thing. Come back. Okay. Searchers. Are you saying that there's still bodies in the school? They were average. Okay. No, I'm tearing up right now. So come back where? To the school? Can you tell me anything else? Rotting. Matt? Did you just say